Hello everyone and welcome back to RLH S4. As you can see, this is not being streamed on YouTube, it's being streamed on Twitch for the first time in RLH's history. It's brief history, but anyway, we're just seeing if it's better if we're gonna get more people on Twitch or not. It's just an experiment really. But anyway, we're now out on track, and it is once again the heavy rain has brought us some very British conditions. Today I'm in the box once again with my my co-commentator Bui Medinio.
Hello, hello.
And
nice to be here again.
Yep, and looks like Short has changed his helmet.
He has. I wanted to say the same. Fucking hell. Yeah, he has. That's actually nice.
Yeah.
It looks much better now. So.
Because he's not stealing yours, obviously. But anyway, we're around Silverstone today. The oldest track on the calendar, the most prestigious track in the calendar, and maybe one that's maybe going out of business soon, which would be absolutely tragic. But anyway, we digress from that, and we're going to have to show you a lap around this very classic circuit. And guess what? I don't even need the track map, because I should really know this, because it is my home track. Hopefully we'll get another guy in, but apparently he's stuck in traffic at the moment, according to Mr. Wingman Goldie RGG. We've actually got a viewer, which is good, so that's progress.
Yeah,
but
that's me.
Oh, that's a vamos. But anyway, we're now going to go on our lap with Short as he comes through the club section onto the main straight now. He's going to do a lap in the heavy rain conditions now. Over the line into turn 1. He goes braking into gear 67 to touch the brake a tiny bit there, as we got a comment most probably from my co-commentator. Now down into the village section and into the next few corners. This is turn number 4. We've got another comment probably from you as well. Now coming through towards the Wellington Straight under the Fly Emirates gantry now towards the Brooklands Luffield section of the track, coming through. I believe this is Brooklands. I'm probably going to get this wrong. Luffield now. Oh, 6 viewers, boy, let's go. Now down the main the back straight, which used to be the main straight, coming into Cops Corner, the flat out corner. Should be in qualifying, but now we're in the wet, so it's not going to be flat, I can tell you that for free. And now coming into the section that everyone knows, it's Maggots, and then guess what, it's Beckett's, and then it is into Chapel, much slower than you would see in the qualifying session. We've got 11 viewers, what the heck, thank you very much for tuning in. Now coming down the main straight towards the braking zone of Stowe Corner. Short is now coming for the first time. He'll set the first lap of the session in 4th gear, coming around that corner of Stowe, now back into club section where he started this lap in 2nd gear. Just to note, this is Short's first time on F1 in about 4 weeks, so he'll be a bit rusty. Comes around the final corner and he'll get a 1 minute 43.4. And Nick has just gone a second quicker, and Wesley's just gone and split them, and Fretty's gone.
Fretty and Goldie.
Oh, look at them, it's a McLaren 1-2. All the times are streaming in now, as Fretty is on pole at the moment. As, oh, look who isn't here. Foxy Dude is not here today, meaning that Fretty has a chance to live up to his name. DeLuca does as well, so does Nick, so does Verstappen. Who do you think is going to win this race today, Boomer?
My money is on Nika, really.
On Nika?
On Verstappen. I mean, look at that time, 1.3 seconds faster than Fretty.
Yeah, that is an electric time.
To watch.
Nick's
Maybe
just gone
the track
P3.
is getting a bit faster now.
Yeah, now that people have actually drove on it, it's probably weathering in now, meaning that there's a dry line appearing on the track, so that the drivers are now, well, just like, they'll be circulated for a few laps, and we're expecting those times to definitely decrease at some point, as we've got Yellow 62, who's spun it, because it's obviously a spin, as we see Kev coming out of the pits. Doesn't look like anyone's actually spun it, so it may have been just someone having a bit of a trek onto
I think it was short letting
short side. Yeah.
everyone through. Yeah.
Yeah, short's completely off the track into the Beckett's and Chapel.
Yeah, he's just letting the faster guys through. So.
Yeah, exactly. And is anyone on a lap? Well, everyone should be on a lap really, unless they've underfueled the car, meaning that they can't. So Fretty's coming around for another time, meaning that he is on a lap. What will this Britishman get, who's got a new helmet design? May have to look at this from a different angle. He does not improve on his lap time, but he did ask for me to have a look at his helmet, so I will do. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but how am I going to do this? Does that do it? That kind of shows it off. Is there any way else I can show this thing off? Well, turning the field of view maybe? Oh no. Maybe like this. Oh god damn it, I've just reset to defaults. I'm stupid. Sorry lads. You can see the helmet there, it's looking very nice, and I've completely ruined my camera settings now, which is absolutely great. It'll only take a few seconds to redo. Hopefully we just need to near clip plane it. Cool, I know that's not perfect, but we're just going to have to deal with it now. It's not that much different, so anyway, Fretty with his Union Jack helmet, well, tried to be, is now coming around.
Yeah, you can actually see it in the off-board camera.
Oh, I could have gone off-board. But anyway, we've got 15 viewers. Hello, everyone watching. That's a lot of people watching this stream. But welcome. If you haven't seen us before, we are Racing League Hub, and we race every Tuesday and Wednesday. This is the F2 League. We've got 3 leagues running with a 4th league starting up soon. I'm going to do a bit of advertising here. RacingLeagueHub.com. Is it com?
Yeah.
Yeah, .com. RacingLeagueHub.com if you want to sign up to ever-growing F4 League, and I believe Fretty has just improved. Yeah, Fretty has improved.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 2 tenths behind.
Up into P3. So both Red Bulls looking strong. Yeah,
Goldie's just improved as well to a 41.7. So I think we're going to have to go on to the leader now. So Verstappen's got a 0.1 second gap to Fretty in P2. Then DeLuca's another 4 tenths behind in P3. Goldie in P4 at the moment. Nick in P5. Nicker P6. William Lee P7. And Wesley down in P8. I believe he's on our lap at the moment. As we've got another comment. I should probably get the comments up.
Yeah, it's Timmy the Turtle who said RacingLeagueHub.com.
Oh yes, Timmy. Right. Yeah, Dave Hardy isn't here. Lovely.
Verstappen going out on Inters.
Ooh. It may. Yeah, the track looks like it is maybe drying out, but we'll have to have a look at his lap times relative to everyone else as he goes through the stint. Excuse me there. As he goes through, well, you can't really call it a stint.
Short is on Inters as well.
Oh, it looks like
I think Short is starting his lap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Short is the first person on Inters. I probably should enable the best tyres now. Yeah, Lord Elephant's out on the intermediates as well. So, yeah, basically everyone's now coming on and wanting to have a go on those intermediate tyres. So now, Short coming through. It looks like the car is sticking quite well, so I don't see why not, why you can't use the Inters. They do look like they're gripping, don't they, Bruno?
It looks a bit rough right now. Yellow flags in sector 3 though. Yeah, I think everyone is going out on Inters now. Looks like Wesley is on wets still. Let's see what Short can do.
Yeah, we'll have a look on board of Short because he will be the first person to set a lap. It's not looking too good through Loffield, getting a bit of oversteer through there. But we'll just have to see, will he be able to improve? We'll put up the lap data and telemetry as well so you can see all the action. All the telemetry, everything that you need to see in a qualifying session. And now, Short, he's 2.6 seconds off the pace. Will he be able to improve? At the moment, these guys, if it was dry, they'd be already at this other sector point, but obviously they are about 10-15 seconds slower than what you'd see in dry conditions. He's gone on to set a 32.3. Bremer, you can check if that's quicker or slower than his other time. That would be absolutely amazing.
32. Yeah, it's quicker.
It's quicker, so it looks like Inters are the better tyre, and the rain is looking so much lighter than it was 5 minutes ago. Anyway, through the final 2 corners now, he will set a 1 minute 41.8, 1.5 seconds quicker than his other time, which shows a real difference in the tyres. I'm not seeing the comments
now
at the
we can
moment.
really see everyone probably going out on Inters now.
Yeah, I need to change to fitted. Yeah, everyone's out on the Inters basically. Verstappen, it looks like he's on a lap at the moment. Yeah, 31.3 through the middle sector. This is looking like a rapid lap, a second quicker than short through the middle sector. Could this get into the 38s maybe? We'll have a look through the lap. Yellow sector 2, probably people getting out of the way. He's going through towards club section now of the circuit, braking down into gear 3, locking up on the brakes a bit there. Through the final 2 corners, what lap time will the Red Bull driver do? He looks on top at the moment. He'll get a 39.612, 1.3 seconds quicker than anyone else on track at the moment.
Yeah, very nice lap from him.
I've just seen Lord Evan pop up into P4 from down at the bottom of the grid, so that's improvement from him. Obviously getting a new, what did he get? He got a new like rig almost. So that's nice to see some improvement. Yeah, he's got like a new setup that I saw. Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. He'll probably show it off to you soon. But Nick is on a lap at the moment. I think he's just backed out of it. Oh no, he's on an outlet, never mind.
Yeah, he's on an outlet. Short is now coming through the last couple of corners now.
Yeah, these drivers will be on flying laps every lap basically. Will he improve? He will improve to go P2.
Yeah, P2, yeah.
Good lap. He's now getting used to the track.
But still 1.2 seconds slower than Verstappen.
Yeah, but Verstappen obviously was a reserve last night. Obviously not in the conditions that they're facing at the moment. But still, nonetheless, they are. Well, he's had a bit of track time, so that may help him.
Yeah. Who else is on the lap? I think.
Fretty's about to start one.
His lap.
Wimmerly's on a lap. No, he's not. He's starting a lap as well. It looks like everyone's starting their laps. Lord Edford's gone P2. Jesus Christ, he's gone quick.
Yeah, that's very quick. The track is definitely.
And Verstappen's just gone 6 cents quicker.
Yeah.
When you thought that the track was favouring Lord Edford, Verstappen just takes it for. Wow, I don't really know what to say basically for that. 39.2, 6 tenths quicker than anyone else at the moment on track. But I expect a lap from Fretty quite soon. Expect a lap from Goldie quite soon. Goldie's actually ahead of Fretty. DeLuca's just there. DeLuca's, I think, is finishing his lap now. What lap time will the Season 3B champion get? He will go P2. 6 tenths off the pace of Verstappen, though.
There's a 1-2 for Red Bull at the moment.
Promising is the word I'd use.
Yeah.
And the Williams of Nick are not looking like he's doing a good lap time at the moment. 3 seconds off the pace. But we'll have to have a look. Let's have a look on board with Nicker right now.
Yeah, it's probably a bit struggling with the conditions. Come on, Nicker.
Bit of bias for Brumadinho there. They love each other, don't you worry.
As he is my apprentice,
yeah. Anyway, Nicker now coming through the final sector. He's got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fretty's gone. Oh, Fretty's so close. Nick up to line. He gets a 40.6, which gets him up into P6. But Fretty has just gone 0.037 seconds slower than Verstappen there. That is too close to call.
Yeah, it's very close at the top right now. And I wonder what DeLuca can do. He's up by 9 tenths, so
It's looking
He's
promising.
going faster. Yeah.
Who am I even on board with at the moment? There you go, DeLuca. There you go, DeLuca. Yeah, this lap looks quick. This could be pole. This could definitely be pole. Coming round the final corner, he goes pole by 0.6 of a second. That is a great result for him. But he's still got 1, maybe even 2 laps to go if he can get around the track quick enough. Or is he backing out and saying goodbye? He's just got enough time to do another lap. So looks like he's just warming up those tyres for one last time for another lap.
He's up by 2 tenths now in the first sector.
How far would he be up in the second sector? He comes across the sector line now. Only a 10th up. He's not improving by enough, and his next lap will be his flying lap. Will he save his DRS and wait for the next lap? Looks like he's going for it.
Nick up by 6 tenths as well.
Oh, looks like Verstappen thinks he could improve. Bad timing, Verstappen says. And Ferretti just goes P2. So Verstappen, caught out by the drying conditions, will only get P3 as Nick goes P4. As you can see, you're very happy about that. Lord Elephant, yeah. I don't think he'll get round in time. He's only at Luffield section with 40 seconds to go.
That's not enough. That's not enough. Wesley goes P4 now.
Good luck by Wesley there to get himself into P4. We've still got loads of drivers circulating around the track. Composite, will he be able to improve? It's not looking that promising for the Toro Rosso driver at the moment. A 34.1 through the middle sector. Kev can't improve on his lap time. Vinstra looking a bit unstable with his car. Woomaloo, not sure what he's looking at right now.
Nico's up like 4 tenths again in the first sector.
Looks like everyone's actually improving. DeLuca goes slower though. He's on a lap now though, so we'll have to have a look. Fretty's up by 4 tenths of a second. This could get him the pole he wants, the pole he needs. Veenstra's retired. He can go no quicker. Composite has well, he can't go that much quicker. He's staying at the back of the grid at the moment. Verstappen obviously cannot improve. Neither can Lord Elephant. He didn't get round in time. Will Fretty be able to do anything in his McLaren? DeLuca is still circulating. Wesley's behind him. Where's Nicker on the track? Nicker is coming down the hanger straight now. So, Fretty, will he be able to get this pole position that he's been wanting? He's looked up a bit into club corner. This is going to be close. Will he get pole? The British driver, will he get it at British track? No, he won't. He's missed out by a 10th of a second. Will Nicker be able to do anything? Nicker comes up to line. He goes P3. DeLuca, where's he at the moment? He's going through Maggie's and Beckett's. Where's Wesley? Wesley's coming around the final corner. He's up by 0.2 of a second. Where will Wesley go? He will go P2. Wow. What a lap. Look how close the grid is at the moment. We've still got DeLuca to finish his lap though. Will Goldie be able to do anything? Goldie is there. Short is there. Nick coming around the corner. Oh, Nick's got P1. What a lap from Nick there. Will DeLuca be able to do anything to respond to that? 4 tenths is the gap at the moment. Will DeLuca be able to respond? Round the final 2 corners. He's 4 tenths up. He's going to be so close over the line. Will he get pole? Yes, he will by 4 tenths of a second. Short still to qualify, and Short has gone P5. Good qualifying from him as well. What a lap from DeLuca. What a lap from Nick to guarantee themselves P1 and P2 for the start of the British Grand Prix.
Yeah, that was a hectic one now. I hope it's dry in the race.
Another comment. No lap time on the Inters. Oh, Woomaloo's not happy that he did not set a lap time. But DeLuca will be your pole sitter for the Grand Prix around Silverstone. Getting all those comments in now. Black Mamba, Woomaloo. Woomaloo obviously not being able to set a lap time. Black Mamba watching on the stream, looking like he's happy with that qualifying session, even though he's not racing. He's like an our commentary boomer.
Yeah.
Nice to see. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, Let's go through the short standings and we'll have to read at the comments after. So DeLuca goes and sets pole by 0.4 seconds at 37.7. Nick is in second. Wesley takes third on the grid. Fourth goes to Fretti and fifth is Shorts. Sixth goes to Nika and seventh is Verstappen's getting caught out by the drying conditions. Eighth is Lord Elephants. Ninth goes to Goldie. 10th is Woomaloo, who didn't set a time on the inters. 9th is Avine Short or Kev and Composite in P13 on those intermediate tyres, not being able to set a relative lap time.
6.5.
Yeah, 6. Oh, looks like Foxy Dude's also watching. Support from Portugal. Have fun in Portugal. And obviously Foxy Dude is not here. And it's a dry race. It's dry. We are happy. It's going to be a dry race. And if it's anything like F1 last night, Broomer, I think we're in for an absolute banger of a race.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Last night's race was amazing.
But what we just need to do is just... what they just need to do as drivers is just make sure they do not get front wing damage. Any front wing damage around Silverstone, you are out of that race. You are out. There is no way you're coming back from lap 1 front wing damage. No way.
I know that from last season's race, where I broke my front wing after the pit stops, and yeah.
Yeah, this track needs downforce through Maggers and Beckett's, and also through other sections of the track like Stowe. You need that pace, otherwise you're going to be down about 2 seconds a lap, and that is not what you want in your sandwiches. I could tell you that for a fact. 13 drivers tonight. Carl Crew couldn't join because of traffic, and we are now green for the start of the formation lap. So let's go through very quickly. We did some interviews with some drivers before the race. We interviewed, who did we interview? We interviewed Mr. Goldie, Short, and also Nika, starting P5, P6 and P9 at the moment. Let's have a look at their response. I don't believe Short did respond, sadly, but we got interviews from Goldie and also Short, Nika, sorry. So Goldie at the moment, he likes to say that he is always, people again disqualified. Goldie, he is getting team orders basically. Fretti is his manager, his boss, and also his teammate. He is definitely seeing himself as a second driver. As I asked him, do you like the track? And he said, if Fretti says I do, I must agree with his opinion as per team orders. So it looks like a team orders role at McLaren there. And also Nika responded to our questions, and he said that he needs to get some good points for the team, as his teammate is obviously not here today. He's bunking off school in Portugal right now. He's on holiday, and he just wants continuous improvement throughout this season. So, and he wants to get that constructors title for him and Foxy Dude. So what he just needs to do, just get some good points on the board.
That's not the finish answer.
Obviously not. That is not the finish answer. You'd expect one like, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't really care.
I just want to finish the race in points.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're now seeing the drivers line up on the grid.
Now, predictions for the race. Who do you think is going to win?
Predictions? I'm going to say Fretti.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we go to 3, 4, 5 red lights for the British Grand Prix for Season 4 in F2. And it's lights out and away we go. Who gets the better start? Fretti looks like he gets a good start, but DeLuca has had the best start of all down into turn 1. He's dominating like he did last season. And let's have a look at the background. Oh, that's a dive from Nick up the inside of his teammate Short. Short's had an absolutely excellent start. Up into P3 already. Verstappen's up positions. And that's Nick running wide there. And there's a Ferrari round. That's Lord Elephant round off the start. Hopefully not gaining any damage. But we'll ride on board with Wesley down into the Luffield, Brooklands and all that section. He's gone a bit wide through Brooklands and there, and people are going side by side. Nick is trying to go around the outside of him. That would be a very audacious move from the Finnish driver there. Wesley's gone a bit wide. Will we see some action here? Yes, he's going up the inside of the Haas driver, and that looks like a dumb move for the Williams driver up into P6. Verstappen is now right on the back of Nick. Nick's had a less than ideal start, going from P2 to P4, and Verstappen is just gaining them positions. As Timmy says, Fretty's up into P2. I believe that's who he wants to win the race, but he's up into P2, and he just needs to close up to his Season 3B rival of DeLuca 96.
Yeah, DeLuca already pulling up the gap, but Fretty looks like he's closing in on DeLuca, so maybe DeLuca has a wet setup on.
Oh yeah, that could be something that, yeah. Some people may opt for dry setups rather than wet. So it looks like Composite has lost a bit of time, but Lord Elephant is gaining time. He looks like in the mood for some good clean racing around this track today. DeLuca's actually extending that gap at the moment. It could be because Fretty's trying to defend from Shaw, who's actually having a stellar start to the Grand Prix. He looks like he may be riding a dry setup, unlike some of the other drivers. I'm going to have a prediction, say Nick was running a more wet setup. As Kev, well done. You're the first person to get a penalty less than two and a half laps into the Grand Prix. But anyway, we see Goldie and Veenstra battling into Brooklands. I believe that corner is. I'll be really bad if I got that wrong on my home Grand Prix track. But the battle's actually really close. Look how many drivers you can see in one shot at the moment. Weirloo just at the back of this train, and I believe this is a Fretty train.
It is a Fretty train, yeah. It's like yesterday, we had 5-6 drivers separated by 2 seconds, so it's the same now. As Nick has lost the car.
Nick lost on exit.
Yeah, he's lost on an exit, but Verstappen is now past him, so Verstappen probably looking to overtake both cars in front and getting that 1-2 for Red Bull.
I think we said at the start of the season, Bruma, as Short does run wide out of the final corner, that we were thinking, yeah, Red Bull could definitely win this Constructors' Championship. And to tell you what they need to do, they need to get some 1-2s to catch up with Williams, because Williams are absolutely dominating due to Foxy Dude's performances recently on track. Over 10
don't
seconds.
Forget Nick is consistent.
Yeah, Nick is consistent. Yeah, don't forget about that. He's just on the back of these guys. I'm having a guess, just waiting for the opportunities where these guys mess up and he can just take full advantage. Verstappen with the DRS is getting close to the back of Shaw and tries it down the inside, but that's not going to work. At the moment, as Wesley and Nick are in battle, and Nick has actually lost out on that occasion.
Yeah, now Wumelu is right behind Nika, so Nika has not got the pace right now.
Not at the moment, but he said he was running a dry/wet setup to me earlier, so we'll have a look as the race does progress. Will it be? Excuse me, Boomer. Excuse me, Boomer. Go commentate.
Yeah. Who is he on? Yes, he's on Wumelu now, so not much I can tell. Wumelu is having the ERS and the slipstream, but he's not past him right now. As you can see, all the cars in front of Wumelu there.
I'm sorry for that mild inconvenience. My sister just shouted at the top of her voice. And that's not going to happen, as Wesley's going and setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, catching up to this train very quickly, actually. And is already right on the back of Nick. And Nick may try go for another move. Oh, he's getting very close to the back of Verstappen at the moment. Oh, that's a lovely camera angle I've got there on the back on Nick's car, on the rear wheel, rear left tyre, going down the back straight of the Wellington straight now. I probably need to put up. Oh, as Verstappen goes for it down the inside of Short once again, and doesn't get that move done at the moment.
But it looks like he has the Short has the better exit.
But anyway, as we go on in the middle of lap 4 into Luca, through the Magnussen Beckett and Chapel section, Fretty has been closing. lost a lot. And I think my prediction at the moment is coming out on top. But I cannot say anything too...
Goldie has left the session.
Oh, no. Oh, I think Wimberley does give our backup invite, so it could be not the end, but that is tragic. Did he leave last week as well? Or was that... No, that was DeLuca, wasn't it?
It was DeLuca, yeah.
That is... Oh. That is tragic.
As Verstappen, nearly losing out to Nick. So Verstappen needs to make a move on short, so otherwise he will get overtaken by Nick.
Yeah, it's a Sauber sandwich at the moment. Everyone just trying to... Well, Verstappen is trying to just get past anyone at the moment. And, yeah, at the moment we could see a bit of action from Nick there. As SMJT, it says no McLaren. No, that is not what you want to see. Hopefully, Goldie's got back in the session.
He is.
He's back in the session. Yep. That's good to see. As he's battling with Kev a bit violently there. Oh, God. There's a bit of a lag on my screen. He's back in the session. He's back in the session. I think he's just gained control.
Good.
It's good that he's got gained...
No, he isn't.
No, what?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused as well.
I think he's in the session. He's in the session. Nope.
No, he isn't.
What's happened? I'm confused.
Anyway, now Freddy is right behind DeLuca. Yes, here is in the slipstream. And he's...
Round the outside. What a move. What a move by the Englishman on the Scotsman. But DeLuca is still there. And he's going to try it down the inside into club corner. Oh, it's going to be close. And Verstappen, Freddy has got that move done. Thank you for... Oh, DeLuca's actually lost it a bit there, meaning that Short... No, Short's a bit too far behind. But Verstappen is still there. Verstappen will be looking to get past Short into bottom curve, maybe down into turn 3, which is Village. Short looking up the rear right tyre there before the loop. Oh no, Goldie's asking for invites and we can't give them.
Yeah, we can't give him.
It's such a shame. We can't give invites. As now Verstappen and Nick. Nick looks like he's got past Verstappen down the inside into Brooklands. And that is a move done for the Sauber driver of Nick. These Sauber drivers looking like they have some pace today, which we haven't really seen all season from them. As DeLuca looking like he's getting a bit detached from Freddy at the moment, but he will have the DRS. As Nick picks up a 3-second time penalty out of Cops, so that's a bit of a worry for him as the race goes on, as I don't believe many drivers do pick up penalties around this track.
Yeah, it's actually very easy to cut the first corner and probably at the outside of, I don't know what corner this is. This is the old turn 1.
Old turn 1, the Cops.
Cops, yeah. If you go out too wide, you can get a warning as well.
Yeah, but do you think this race will be decided more on penalties, do you think then?
I don't think it is.
Well, Freddy's won
yesterday, the only guy who had penalties
sorry.
yesterday, the only guy who had penalties yesterday was Simsy.
Looks like Goldie may be back in. He's back in. Oh, that's a Vamos. Goldie's back in the session. I hope. Yeah. It looks like it. That's good to see. You never know, after pit stops he may be back in this. So we just got to keep an eye on Goldie now, as he does come up and try and overtake anyone. But
DeLuca is still behind Freddy though.
Yeah, it's getting very close between them two. Looks like Freddy may have a bit more downforce. No, DeLuca may have a bit more downforce, but Freddy has a bit more straight line speed on his car. That could be differentiated by the rear wing. Feature picks up a 3-second time penalty. Freddy, will he keep the position down the straight? DeLuca has the DRS. He has the slipstream, but not enough EOS at the moment. He's not putting it in a high enough mode for me to do the screaming at the moment. But no, down.
Nick is past Verstappen.
Yeah, didn't you know that? Come on. Oh, but Nick's looked up there. Verstappen maybe has to do a switchback down into the last corner. Maybe into turn 1. He does have the DRS on Nick. He's got the EOS and the slipstream, but it's a bit... Oh, I don't really get that main straight DRS zone. You're literally never going to get a move done there.
But you can close up.
Yeah, it's not a lot though. You can't close up a lot. But anyway, this is a DRS zone where you can close up. Verstappen using all his EOS now. He's got that DRS, but so does Nick in front. Meaning that he won't be able to gain that much time as he's just gaining that time off of short. DeLuca's still only 3/10 behind Fretti. And this is turning into a last season battle at the moment. Fretti versus DeLuca.
Yeah, DeLuca's still only 5/10 behind Fretti, so this is going to be a good one after the pit stops. I hope no one loses out in the pit stops, and
looks like Goldie's losing time, so he may not even be in the session. I'm really not sure. No, it looks like an AI car. I'm really not sure. It's a shame. It is a real shame. But anyway, composites are on the back of Kev.
Wesley is now right at the back of the
Oh yes, yes, good spot, good spot. And he's now going to go round the outside to the inside of Verstappen as Verstappen does pit.
In the pit. Yeah.
Lap 8, that's an early pit.
Yeah, I did the same yesterday.
I believe you were lap 9, but anyway.
No, I was at lap 8.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do the undercut, but didn't really work.
Anyway, now Verstappen pitting onto the intermediate tyres, which will last him the rest of this race. What?
Intermediate tyres. You said intermediate.
Did I say inters? Lol.
Yeah.
I did not mean intermediates. And we've still got 11 people watching. Thank you very much for watching the stream at the moment. I did not say intermediate tyres. I meant prime tyres, but
basically the same word.
Basically the same word. I'm sorry for any inconvenience causes there. But anyway, short. Now only 3/10 behind Nick. Nick has actually got past Short, which we didn't see on stream, probably because we were looking at the Verstappen. But Nick has now got past his teammate, and Short is having a really good comeback at the moment from 4 or 5 weeks off. Is now, as he's run a bit wide, our commentators cursed him. I'm sorry, our commentators cursed you. Now Wesley is able to get past Short because of that mistake that he has made. Bruno looks like someone is going faster.
Bruno looks like someone's going faster. Why Bruno? Bruma, Bruma looks like someone is going faster. Who? Nick? Nico? Kev retired. It's back. Volkswagen chip.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, my controller may have just died on me. But I'm back. Back for business. And you know what, Boomer?
What?
Nick has got some pace around here.
Is he gaining on...
He's gaining on Wesley.
Nika has got some pace.
Nika has got some pace around here. He's keeping it about 1.1 seconds at the moment, riding over the Beckett's curb there. And I expect these guys to all be pitting at the end of this lap, basically. DeLuca now coming towards Stowe. Will he be the first of these guys to pit? Obviously, we've already seen Fretti and Short pit, and Verstappen also. DeLuca will come into pit. So does Nick. Will Wesley as well? Wesley follows. And, Nika stays on. I don't know what his strategy is here because... Women's got a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But Nika is going really... I'd say different. That was who's going faster. Nika, apparently, according to Timmy. And Nika still looks like he's got some pace around here. His composite also picks up a first-second stop-go penalty because of how slow the pit lane is around here.
If Nika can pull this off, that would be amazing.
Really? Would it, Boomer? No.
Yeah.
We'll just have to look. We'll have to look. Nick is only 2 tenths off his fastest lap through Sector 1. But he needs to get in those pits quick. It's a 25-second gap to DeLuca. You need 27 seconds for a pit stop around here. It's DeLuca and Fretty's, he's overtaking DeLuca. Fretty on warmer tyres than DeLuca's just sent it up the inside of the loop.
Come on, Nick, go into the pits now.
Boomer, no bias, please. Thank you.
I'm not biased, I'm just passionate.
Fair point. Wesley and Short in battle. Wesley down the inside of Lovefield. It's there's tyre touching, and Short is still still has got that position at the moment. But when will Nick pit is a question that we're all asking ourselves at the moment. Where will he come out of these pits as Wesley runs wide of Verstappen? Verstappen's got past Wesley, and Nika going very slow into the pit lane in neutral there. So where will Fretty come in relation to Nika? I think Nika may actually be closer than we expect. And we've got a bit of a train going on here. All the way from 2nd to 7th. All these guys in a battle, and then Wimmerly just in P8, just off of this train at the moment. Nika comes out of the pits. Fretty coming around the final corner. How long? Oh, Nika's got a long pit lane to go through. So Fretty now coming over the line. Where's Nika? Nika's only not even at the end of the pit stop pit thing. Where will he come out? Where will Nika come out? He will come out at the end of this battle, but he's got fresher tyres, and this is a train ahead of him. This is a train.
Look at the train ahead of him.
Nika will be I don't know what he'll be thinking right now, but oh, Wesley's gone off. Oh no! Oh, he's tried to go side by side and this has failed. Oh no! I'm gonna have to look at that back on stream. That did not look well. That is Wesley completely out of the things. The Mexican Grand Prix winner he's gone side by side with Verstappen, and it looks like they've touched him, and Wesley's just gone round, and that is him basically out of the Grand Prix now.
Yeah, he has to pit again. Yeah, look at the understeer he has.
But anyway, Verstappen, the person who was involved in that, he may get a penalty if the stewards deem it. So, but he's right on the back of Short. Will he go for a move on Short? No, it doesn't look like. No, he's turned his ERS completely off there. You know, he won't be doing any moves at that point in that lap. He'll wait for another lap, and he's just making use of the EOS, DRS, and slits units. Lord Elephant picks up a 3-second time penalty at the moment. Verstappen though, will he be able to get past Short in the next few laps? We'll have a look.
Nika is losing time to Verstappen right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Nika's really wearing well on those tyres. It's 3 seconds, the gap at the moment, as Wesley has come into the pits. Sadly, this has not been what the Dutchman would have wanted in the British Grand Prix.
Yeah, as Wienstruck getting another time penalty with it.
Yeah, the time penalties now are massing up. It's looking like a Simsy danger almost there, with the amount of penalties that he's got.
It's his 3rd penalty now.
But Wesley now coming out of the pits, going to be over 30 seconds behind.
Nick has a penalty. Short has 2 warnings. Verstappen has 2 warnings. Nick has 1 warning. Bumelo has a stop and go. Fretty has only 1 warning, and Luke has already 2 warnings.
Yeah, so Fretty's only got 1 warning.
Yeah.
So Fretty's looking in good condition, as you can see the grass and the dirt on his McLaren right now. As we predicted at the moment, he's winning.
Yes,
but
yeah.
touch wood. I don't want to give him a commentator's curse. but De Luca is only...
Can I give a commentator's curse?
No, you don't want to give a commentator's curse. Why would you?
Everyone is looking excellent except Nika.
I don't know what you're trying to say that. Are you trying to say Nika pick up the pace by any chance?
Yeah. I hope Nika can pick up the pace.
But anyway,
it seems like he's closing in again.
Yeah, it's looking like it. But through that section of the corners, and now Wimberley's right on him. That could be another battle that could be taking place. Wimberley probably not on for a podium interview this week, sadly. Will be behind Nika and is in the DRS zone of him. As Verstappen, talking about DRS zones, he's in 1/5 of a DRS zone. He's 0.2 seconds behind Shaw at the moment. And this could be something to see down the main straight, but now the gap is now 0.5 of a second. Shaw does not have the DRS though. He's lost it from Nick. And Nick only now 0.4 behind De Luca. Maybe starting to get a charge on Fretti. He doesn't like being behind the Red Bull of De Luca. And he feels like he could probably say, just get out of my way, De Luca. I want to get this win. I don't know if he's got to win this season, but Nick will be rooting for one, definitely.
Yeah. As Wesley now getting a 3-second time penalty.
Doesn't really matter though.
Place, 34 seconds behind Lord Elephant, so...
Verstappen and Shaw almost exchanging positions there. Verstappen still just ahead of Shaw. Coming down onto the Wellington straight. Shaw moves to the inside. Verstappen on the outside. They're going to be side by side. And Verstappen backs out of that at the moment. Oh, this contact! No!
He got damage. Yep, that's damage. Front wing damage for Verstappen.
I can't see any visible.
No, I think I can...
It's hard to see, but I don't see any visible damage.
It's very hard to see. Yeah, definitely. I think he has got some damage.
It'd be very likely. I believe yellow at the max. Yeah, he's losing. Yeah, he's lost downforce. He's tried to do a switchback and it's just not worked for him at all. As Composite and Lord Elephant are in battle, Composite's just gained the penalties. Wesley, well done, mate. Bit of consolidation there. You've set the fast lap of the Grand Prix. I believe by the end of F1 they were doing 29.2s. So that's what you're going for, Wesley. But anyway, Composite and Lord Elephant in battle at the moment. But Lord Elephant looks like he's a bit too far ahead for Composite to battle with him at the moment. Is Goldie back in? He's pissing now.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Who knows nowadays? Who knows?
Formula only 2 tenths behind Nika.
Yeah, this could be a move down. This could be an identical move to Verstappen, but it could be actually a clean move. Hopefully no front wing damage. Oh no, he's gone into the back of him! Oh no! Don't think any front wing damage though.
He's doing a bag and chips on him.
Yeah, exactly like last night, but I sent it down the inside and it just failed. Yeah, that move wasn't one of my best in the world, but it looks like we may actually have some front wing damage. But Nika, as Shaw picks up a 3-second time penalty, not good for his chance on the podium. But Wumalo on Nika.
Saubers now have. No, Wumalo doesn't have time penalty.
He's got 5 seconds stop though.
Front wing damage. I mean, he has not. Yeah.
Is he?
Verstappen, I think he has.
Yeah, Verstappen might have front wing damage. Yep, he does. He does on the right front.
The Luca now with the 3-second time penalty.
Everyone's getting time penalties at the moment. Fretty's just pulling away. 1.9 seconds is now the gap between him and De Luca.
So
I'm just having a look.
has won. Nick has won. Short has won. Verstappen has 2 warnings, and Nika has only 1 warning.
Yeah, Nika just needs to close that gap, but Wimmer is right behind him and looking like he wants to make a move sometime very soon. Woobaloo right behind Nicker, not in this zone, not in this hard braking zone of Brooklands. Into Luffield they both go now. And who'll get the better exit? It looks like Nicker at the moment.
Nicker's a much better exit.
Meanwhile,
Verstappen is now losing to short there.
Yeah, so Verstappen must have some kind of front wing damage. So he's just hoping he just maintain that gap to Nicker. Otherwise, Nicker will be able to close up and maybe overtake him. But Nicker's just got all Ferrari red in his mirrors at the moment of Woomaloo. Will he be able to get past him? He looks like he's had a good exit compared to the Williams. He's got the DRS. He's got the ERS. And boy, he's got the slipstream. He got his out the inside into Stowe. But Nick has held it around the outside. A good defensive move.
Nice. Yeah.
But now down into club corner. Oh, Nick moves over a bit, which blocks Woomaloo. Good defensive moves there by the Finnish driver.
That was it was hard, but I think it was a fair defensive move there. So
yeah, Woomaloo just staying in behind at the moment. Oh, he's run a bit wide through turn number 1. But Nick's only 3 tenths behind a certain DeLuca. Oh, there's the yellow Wesley's out. Round the outside though. Will Short be able to do it on DeLuca? No, Nick, sorry, not Short. Nick's still there. Looks like he may get a better exit than DeLuca onto the back straight, which the national straight used to be the turn 1 coming up of Cops, but now I believe it's like turn 13 or something as Wesley has left the session. And DeLuca is still there, but he's run wide, may get a penalty for that, may get a warning for that.
A warning, yeah, definitely a warning.
And now, will he be able to get past? Will the Sauber of Nick be able to beat DeLuca? He looks like he has the worst exit out of Chapel though, due to the dirty air. Going down the back straight now. Will he be able to make a move, or is he a bit too far? He's a bit too far behind on this occasion. So he's back to have that move for now. You know what? This battling with Woomaloo and Nicker has brought Veenstra right into it.
Oh yeah, it has.
Gone to he's got time penalties.
Woomaloo looks like he has lost some time to Nicker. Yeah, it's 1.2 seconds.
He may have front wing damage. We're not sure. We are not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, now we've got 11 drivers left. Only 2 of a timer. It's pretty good. But now Phoenix is only 0.2 seconds behind Woomaloo. He's not got much EOS left. He's running out of fuel. He's got the DRS. He's got the EOS, and he's got the slipstream. Will he try and do a move that I did yesterday? But will it work down into Brooklands? And he's made that move stick, and Woomaloo's touched with him. And let's have a look round the outside. Veenstra, will he be able to maintain that move as Goldie's got back in the session? Well done to you. But anyway, I believe that is a move for Veenstra on Woomaloo and DeLuca and Nick. Meanwhile, we're also in a battle.
Yeah, Nick has now the better exit. DRS and the slipstream around the outside down the Honda straight, but
DeLuca had the slip. Yeah, no, DeLuca had the DRS there. So Nick was ahead of DeLuca through the DRS detection point. So he didn't get the DRS that he needed. That was probably the potential move that he needed to get anywhere near DeLuca. Maybe near Fretti, and that's just gone down the drain at the moment because of him being ahead of DeLuca. But he may go down the inside into the corner, which I still don't know the name of, and into the loop now. I believe it's Aintree, that corner. But anyway, now coming on to
now he has the chance.
Wellington straight
On the outside.
around the outside of DeLuca. Will it be done? Will it be done? Sauber versus Red Bull. They're still going side by side. It's going to be close, and the Red Bull still got it. But Nick down the inside. Who's going to get the better exit? It's going to be close. Oh, there's a bit of oversteer, a bit of a tank slapper. Out of the exit, they're going side by side down into Cops corner. Who's going to be the bravest? Oh, he's going to stick it. Oh, DeLuca will hang on to that P2 for now. But who will come out on top after the hanger straight? And Nick this time does have the DRS that he does need. They've both picked up a bit of grass. DeLuca's moved over to the left and moving right over back to the right. He can't make another move. Nick's not using his DRS.
Why is he? Why?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Nick, you have your DRS. Use it. But Fretty, he's just been out on his own at the moment. 2.6 seconds ahead. It's not a big gap. It can be closed. But with this battle behind, and Nick still on the back of DeLuca, they're not going to close it this way.
Yeah, and both have 3-second time penalties. Fretty has not, so...
Yeah, that could be another thing to factor into this Grand Prix. Will Nick be able to get past DeLuca, not down into Brooklands? Not this time. Maybe next time. But Nick still on DeLuca. We've got 9 viewers somehow. Thank you very much.
Somehow.
Yeah. First stream on Twitch again, 9 viewers. That's pretty good, I'd say. It peaked at 18, I believe. So that's something to be proud of for our first time on Twitch. It's looking like the move was successful over to Twitch, and now guess who's got the DRS and the EOS and a slipstream? It goes to Nick. He goes around the outside of Stowe. Is he going to make that move stick? It's going to be close. Around the outside of Stowe. He's run a bit off track there. Oh, and he's gonna leave that position and let it be for now. Might as well have been an illegal overtake if he got past there.
Yeah.
Still a 3 temp gap though.
Still going on 5 laps remaining. 5 laps remaining, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he needs to make the move now.
He needs to make that move.
Both have the same time penalty.
You know what? Because of this battering, I don't know if Fretty's made a mistake or something, but DeLuca's actually closing to Fretty.
Yeah.
I don't know if Fretty's saving ERS. He's on standard mix, standard ERS, so I'm not really sure, but it doesn't look like he's gaining any time, and DeLuca now looks like he's back in his season 3 stride, and is closing back up to Fretty.
Yeah, we have to see how this pans out, but Nick is still behind DeLuca and probably going to make the move now.
You know what? If Nick does get past DeLuca, I think Nick could go on and challenge Fretty.
Yeah.
But it's the thing of, he's not having good exits onto the DRS straights. That's his only problem. Like, for example, right now he was 6 tenths. 6 tenths was the gap into that DRS zone. That's just not good enough. He's not going to be able to get anywhere near the Red Bull driver if he's 6 tenths coming onto a straight. It's got to be 3-4 tenths. Any more than that, you're going to get no benefit out of that DRS. Maybe close by about 2 tenths, but then you're going to lose it again through the dirt. So yeah, so you just need to have a good exit.
Looks like
Verstappen
just made a mistake because Nick just gained 1 second in the corner.
Oh wow. That could be something else to look out for. Nick, I don't think has a penalty in. Does Verstappen have a penalty?
Let's see. I don't think he has. No, but he has 2 warnings.
2 warnings, so he's 1 warning away from a second penalty, and Nick is still behind DeLuca. This is the battle of the race, and they're closing into Fretty. I'm not sure if this is Fretty just cooling down, having a bit of a cool down, having a bit of a break before he sets off once again, or is it just DeLuca?
Probably going for the fastest lap.
Oh, could be.
Maybe.
He does look like he's pushing, but DeLuca, this is getting close. This is close. Look how close these two are into the Maggots Beckers Chapel section. Oh, he's run a bit wide. Oh, but anyway, it's closer. It's very much closer. Yeah. It's closer. This could be it. This could be the move. So where does DeLuca go? He's around the outside once again. He's trying that same move once again, round the outside. Will it work this time? Nick versus DeLuca. Nick's run wide, and the same thing has happened once again. He needs to try something different, otherwise he won't get past that Red Bull.
He just needs to stick it down the inside the next time.
He just needs to say, no, I'm not letting you go on that inside once again. This is lap 24. 1.2 seconds is the gap now between. Oh Jesus Christ! Look how close it is.
And look how close it is.
Oh, he's down the inside, maybe. No, he's going to back out of that right now. But all of this may actually bring Short back into it if Nick's doing these aggressive moves. Ferretti only 1.2 seconds ahead. Maybe his tyres are going off now. It's not looking good for probably. The McLaren driver.
He's losing time.
Now, I believe that Luca may be in the... Oh, he's so close to the DOS zone. Nick needs to make this move. This lap. This lap if he wants to get the victory. He needs to back off now. Get a good run through the Magnus Becker to Chapel. Which he's not doing. He needs to lift off a bit earlier. He's getting a good run. But out of Chapel, he's not getting the run he needs. Meaning that he won't be able to get...
Verstappen with the 3-second time penalty.
And Nika is within 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Nika will probably hear this news and will absolutely push for it from Jeff. Jeff will say, Nika, you need to pick up that pace. And then he will. And then he'll get P5 at this rate unless he gets a penalty. Nick needs to get past DeLuca. He's got 1 lap. Otherwise, he will not get past Ferretti. I can tell you right now, if Nick doesn't get past Ferretti this lap, not past Ferretti, past DeLuca this lap, he's got no chance on the McLaren of Ferretti. And Ferretti will go and win this Grand Prix. It's so close at the top, though. So close at the top. And DeLuca's now in DRS.
Yes, yeah.
This eliminates any chances of moves, basically. He's not in DRS this time, but he will be down the hangar straight. It's looking good. It's looking good for Ferretti. But the gap now, 1.1 seconds between the top 3. It's very close at the top. Who will win this battle? Ferretti doesn't have that 3-second time penalty that the other 2 have. But will Ferretti pick up one in the last 2 laps? I have a feeling he's slowing down to make sure he doesn't get that time penalty.
But that could be dangerous because if he spins out, if he collides with DeLuca, and then he loses everything.
Yeah.
So
anyway, Nick is now 3 tenths behind. 3 tenths behind. Round the outside, maybe. Oh, DeLuca's got what a switch! Oh, he's got. Oh, this is close. Oh, when he getting an illegal overtake. Oh, DeLuca down the inside. Oh, it's going to be so close. On the exit of the club on lap 25 of 26. Nick has made that move stick. Good move from him, from a DeLuca mistake.
That was a very intelligent move from him.
Intelligent, yes. DeLuca's run a bit wide. Maybe giving him a bit of a bluff. Lap 26, the final lap of the Grand Prix. It could be Ferretti's, but you never know. Nick may now push ahead on this final lap and absolutely take it for dust. It just looks a bit too far at the moment. Last lap of this Grand Prix. Goldie's actually... Go on, Goldie! Go on, Goldie! Goldie versus Lord Elephant. Goldie, come back. What a comeback this would be. Down the inside. Oh, he's got him.
Almost colliding. Come on, you should concentrate on the battle ahead. Come on.
I know, Goldie's got past Lord Elephant, but look how close these 2 are. DeLuca wants that PV. He's going down the inside of Cop's corner. Oh, it's so close. It could have been a Grosjean Sainz incident like we had at this year's British Grand Prix. Now through Magnus and Peckers for the final time. DeLuca needs to stay out of this if he wants any traction through Chapel. He's got better. Oh, he's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Yeah. Meaning that it's short. Maybe he has to benefit.
Yeah.
Could this be a Sauber 2-3?
It will be. It probably will be.
Composite picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. But Ferretti, we predicted it at the start of the Grand Prix. He had an immense start. And he's led this race for a countless number of laps. Ferretti will be your guy who takes home first. Nick will take home second. DeLuca 4th and Short 3rd. Verstappen with that front wing damage. Will he come 5th or 6th? Nick will take P5 and Verstappen will take P6. Veenstra will come across the line in P7. But Woomaloo, will he take it on penalties? Because I've seen Veenstra's picked up a massive penalties. Yes, Woomaloo beats him by 8 tenths of a second composite. Then Goldie, then Lord Elephant will be your final people finishing today. Good Grand Prix in terms of battles.
That was a very exciting race. After last week's race in France, I was hoping for one of.
Yeah, if you can invite...
race.
Oh no, it's my party, isn't it? I have to invite them. Lovely. Composite finishes P10. Goldie in P9, a great recovery drive. And Lord Elephant will be the final person in P11. I'm just going to have a look very quickly what's been said in the comments. Good race, says Timmy the Turtle. And on your podium today is Fretty, then Nick, then Short. A good return for Short. Fretty picking up his first win of the season, I believe. And that is a return to his season 3 form. Could this be the battle that he need? Is this the race that he needed to maybe spark any chance of a challenge for the title?
Yeah, I think he can really challenge Foxy Dude for the title, but then he needs to keep up that good pace, and yeah.
Yeah, so
as always, he stayed out of trouble, no penalty at all, so
yeah, perfect race really for Fressi from P4 up to P1 in the first few laps.
Yeah.
So, excuse me there. We're now going to go through the finishing grid. So Fretty will be your race winner today. P2 goes to Nick. P3 goes to Short. It's a double Alfa Romeo podium. P4 DeLuca. P5 Nicker. P6 Verstappen. P7 Wimberley. P8 Vinstra. P9 Goldie. P10 Composite. P11 Lord Elephant. P12 Wesley. And P13 Kev. And now I need to invite the people for the podium interviews. Fretty, Nick and Short. Fretty, Nick, and Short. I've invited all three, and this is a podium I don't believe we've probably ever seen. First race back
in the season, and he's in the podium, so
yeah, good from him. Prima, very yeah, I'll ask as we now see all the drivers, all the podium drivers now joining the party. Prima, what are your three words to describe this race?
Battling, dominance, and penalties.
Jeez, it's more good.
But anyway, I'll give mine at the end. Thank you for that, Boomer. And we're gonna start with a returning winner. I'm not sure if you've won this season or not, but Fretty, you've won. Well done. 3 words, please.
Rain, because it made it harder. Start and clean.
Rain, start, clean. Pretty fair and very justified words there. And please, could you just describe your race, basically?
Yeah, so just briefly hinted on it there. We screwed qualifying up a bit. Actually had decent pace after last week's embarrassment, but we crossed the line with about 50 seconds left. So as it was drying out, we were one of the first to finish. I think we were P2 at that point, just missed pole by about 100th of a second or something, but then dropped back to 4th with the other guys finishing. Got a mega start, and thankfully Nick didn't put me up against the wall. He just kept it straight, so squeezed through. I had to have a mega lift through turn 1 because we were tight, which let DeLuca get away with it, so I had to use more of the tyres, fuel and ERS to get back up to him. Pretty much carbon copy of last year. I had to overtake him on track. Then pitted 1 lap earlier just to protect against anyone trying to undercut. And yeah, and things got a bit interesting when DeLuca came out of the pits.
Yeah, very close between the two of you.
So yeah, made that move. Had to make it stick there, otherwise we'd get sucked into DRS. And then really it was just trying to stay out of DRS, making sure we didn't get any penalties, and just sort of try and bring it home.
Yeah, I see. Was that? Would you say that was a bit of a nostalgia race back to season 3?
I love this place. It's unreal. So yeah, to win there 2 years in a row is nice, and obviously first win this season. So it's been a while. I think Russia last year was the last race win. So yeah.
Nice to see you back on the top step of the podium. Boomer, any questions?
Pro clubs after this.
Definitely.
Cool. Well done for your win today, and hopefully we'll see you once again on the podium. Maybe another win. Second place today with an absolutely amazing battle, which kept us entertained for basically the whole of the second stint. Nick, what a race! GG, basically. GG. Three words.
DeLuca, bad racing.
Oh, bit of beef there. Explain.
He bottled it on like the second, third to last lap, and when he was on the inside, and I was able to cross him and take P2.
Yeah, you look very happy when you crossed over the line there. Just how was your race in general?
It was good. I was at the start. I had very cold tires because I was disqualified from the warm-up lap. So I had a dirtiest start, and I went like P4 and a P4 P5. I just stayed calm, then started to push a bit later in the stint. Overtook my teammate who let me by very kindly, thank you. And I decided to stay to pit in lap 10 because I knew the undercut wouldn't really work with mediums. And then I decided to stay behind DeLuca for a few laps, see if we'd catch up to Fretty, but he was too slow, so I just decided to overtake him.
Ooh, but bit of controversy there. But one thing that Boomer and I did see quite constantly through the race was that that through the Magnus and Beckett section, you're getting a bit too close to DeLuca, meaning that you couldn't really get past him on the straight due to dirty air. And also we saw that and also plus you weren't using your DRS at some points.
Was that?
Yeah, at one point you weren't.
Maybe I don't know. Oh no! It was at one point where he had DRS.
No. There was one lap where you just didn't deploy the DRS at all.
Yeah, I didn't have much straight line speed, and when I couldn't really get a good entry into the corner before the long straight, and he just had so much more straight line speed compared to me. And then so I decided to try and focus my attacks on turn 3, I think. Turn 3 didn't really. It's where I took over the Verstappen, so I thought maybe that could work quite well, and it did. It put him offline, but it didn't. Couldn't complete the overtake successfully there.
Well, just well done in general for P2. Any questions, Boomer?
No questions for me.
No, as usual. Well done on your P2.
Commentator beef.
Yeah. Well done on your P2, and hopefully we'll see you on the podium once again soon. And third, a returner. It's short. 3 words.
Mostly clean, rough.
Elaborate.
That was 3 words. Well, I got 1 penalty, which the last warning was just stupid on my part. I was radioing Jeff to see how many penalties Nick had got, and as he was saying it, I just lost concentration and got my final warning. and without that, I would have taken second because I didn't get any other warnings throughout the race. But
Oi,
and there was a bit of a. I didn't let Nick pass, but that was another me being rusty, just letting my concentration slip and Nick diving up the inside.
You let your first team driver through is good.
Oh.
But apart from that, I thought it was a relatively good comeback race.
We weren't expecting it going into quali. You looked like a bit off the pace, but then as you were just getting back used to probably just driving on the wheel basically, and just learning again, you just gained speed and somehow you ended up in P3.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help that I only got probably about half an hour of practice before, and I normally try to get a lot more, but I guess just having no practice meant I could just get quicker and quicker throughout the race. And yeah, it was just my start that helped me really. I got a really good start. I think I jumped 2 people in front of me, maybe 3, and just kept them behind me from there. Tried to undercut Nick, but obviously the undercut isn't as effective around here, and he came out ahead. Wesley spanned, so that gifted me a position, and I held off Verstappen, and there was a bit of contact, which I'm 99% sure isn't my fault, but we're both going to have a look at it and see what's what.
Yeah. Well done for your P3 on your return after
Thank you.
a few weeks having a bit of fun somewhere else in Atlanta or wherever you were. But yeah. Anyway, my 3 words, dirty air mayhem. I'd say my 3 words. Dirty air mayhem. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. As we got one more comment, let's see who that's from very quickly. Go Wimelu, you've said that a bit too late. The race is finished. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please follow the channel because this is now on Twitch. And goodbye.